Inventory is the products that you sell to your customers. It can either be a physical product or a service product. The Edit Inventory dialog box looks similar to those of adding a supplier or adding an account. To get to the Edit Inventory dialog box, we select Edit, Inventory, Item File. Similar to account and suppliers, we need to add in a code. Within the Inventory dialog box, you have the option to firstly select whether it's a physical item or a service item. You can also add in the barcode number if you're using a barcode scanner. You could add in the bin number if you store your goods in different containers around the warehouse. Also, you can add in the unit of measurement. For instance, you could add in hours, kilograms, liters, millimeters, etc. By default, all your purchases of inventory include VAT. This is because in South African law, it is required that VAT is added on every product that is sold or every product that is bought. It is noted that there are certain VAT exemptions. Another setting regarding your inventory is the prices. You can either include exclusive or inclusive prices. Exclusive means VAT hasn't been added on. Inclusive means the VAT is already included in the amount. Over here, it gives you an option to add special prices. This is if you want to add in a special price for, say, the festive season. You can add in your price and then select a starting date and then an end date. After the end date, it will return to its original price. It's important for a company never to run out of inventory. If you run out of inventory, it can cause severe losses for your company. You can tell Pastel to remind you when your inventory reaches a certain level by adding in a minimum reorder level. Furthermore, having too much inventory can take up space in your warehouse. This can also be damaging towards your bottom line. This is why Pastel allows for a maximum inventory amount. You can choose a preferred supplier for your inventory. If you're the member of the team that processes the purchases of inventory, but doesn't choose the suppliers, it will be important to check whether you're using the right supplier for the inventory. Pastel can also be automated to make a warning sign if you're using a supplier other than what's designated. The use of a supplier that's not designated can also be disallowed by Pastel. Under the user field, you have options to add in information about this item. These fields over here can be modified to say whatever you need to say. To change these, we need to go into the back settings. This is covered in detail in the intermediate course. Under Activity, you have the options to add in opening balances, closing balances, quantity of sales, quantity on hand, and average cost for the prior years and months. This is used when you're trying to add in information from a prior accounting system or an Excel spreadsheet. If we're adding a new item, we won't need to add in historical data about that item. Under the Notes tab, you have the option to add in notes about the item. Once again, we have the status, which is either complete, due, or overdue. We have the entry date, which is the date on which the note was made. The action date is the date that you're required to take action to solve or to address the note that you've just made. Once it reaches the action date, you'll be notified by Pastel. The subject is the content of your note. Under Picture, you can upload a picture of the item that you are selling. This is useful if you want to send a price list or product catalog to a customer. Pastel 14 has a serial number add-on module. We are not going to cover this module in this course. However, this is where a list of the serial numbers that you could use would be stored. Once you're done editing an inventory item, you click Save. In the next video, you're going to add in some of the inventory for your business.